Question of the day, Troy.
All right. Question of the day is: what's the most interesting or surprising show you binge watched? Like you started watching, like I don't know, and it just like totally drug you in.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what it was. So I met a really cute girl at one point in my life. I won't say when.
It was like
Mother Teresa. I mean, like, okay,
At one point in my life, yeah, at one point in my life. We
sounds like a while ago.
won't get too specific, so we don't put anybody out there.
True story.
So she's like, you gotta watch this McDonald's documentary about McDonald's,
yes.
right?
Size me up.
Yeah, that thing. That was a couple years ago. And so I watched it so I'd have something to talk about with this chick. And
because your conversation skills are only good behind the microphone.
yeah, you know that. Yeah, you know that. I'm getting better. But I was surprisingly into it. I got really into it, man. I binge watched the whole season of that stuff. Yeah, so it's really fun.
So McDonald's.
The McDonald's, I think it's
It
called
was
Size
about
Me Up or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was the one about
Super Size Me.
it was the
the
one
other
about
one. I know which
the
one you're
rigging of the game, rigging of the Monopoly game.
Monopoly.
Yeah.
That was on
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yes. HBO, I think, actually.
No.
Was it? Was it? Okay. Anyway, I'll find that and fact check. But I'm going to go with The Bear on Hulu. If you haven't seen this, Run, Don't Walk. It is such a good show.
Yeah, I like that guy from Shameless, but I've only been able to.
Jeremy White, don't get it right.
Shameless
twice.
is good
Yes.
too. Shameless is. I was surprised by that when I watched that recently, and that was good too.
He's also the cover model for Calvin Klein this month. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
no. I was his body double for that.
I don't believe that.
No way.
Oh boy.
You're down a hill compared to Jeremy White. My God.
Down a hill.
He's a brick house.
Okay. What about you, Clay? What about you?
I don't know, maybe Futurama.
Futurama.
There's a fun
I watched it when
It
it
is
came
fun.
out, so I didn't binge Futurama.
Yeah.
But I did like Futurama.
Yeah.
I thought it had just the high amount of quality of sarcasm I needed in my
Yeah.
Clay, I thought you were going to Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's more surprising for me because I said I never watch it.
Right.
So good.
I still haven't watched it. Never going to. Never going to. What about you, Sheriff?
Sheriff, what you got?
Actually, believe it or not, somebody told me to watch this documentary series on Jake Paul.
Oh wow.
And I was thinking to myself, you got to be kidding me. So I get in this thing, and of course it's on Netflix, and I watch it. I don't have a whole lot of time, so it was like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Of course.
And then I got addicted to him. Like, okay, this kid, I mean, he could fight. I mean, it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, he's a rapper, and I mean, he was a storytale partier. I mean, him and his brother.
I'm going to watch this.
You have to watch it,
Jake
actually.
Paul, the problem child.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
And it kind of goes through how he took care of his parents, took care of his little brother. Him and his brother had fallen out, but then he became a world champ. I mean, the guy, basically he was a kind of like a show. I mean, so everybody's kind of like, no, this isn't boxing. You're taking away from the boxing, the core of it.
Right.
And he brought this show.
He was getting the best trainers. I mean,
Seriously.
Yeah, so, I mean,
He
Yeah,
was
so-
also fighting guys who weren't necessarily.
But he ended up fighting
was
some
like
good
his
ones, though,
type.
towards the end there.
Yeah.
That's what was kind of crazy. I mean,
Okay.
so I ended up watching
I
this.
added that to my list.
I'm telling you, I mean, don't be upset with like the first 20, 30 minutes, kind of like, oh, this guy's
No, I got to
he's an
fold
idiot.
laundry. I got to do a bunch of
Gotcha.
things at the
Good
same
to go.
time. My
Yeah.
ADD
Jake
is like a
Paul.
mess.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to come out still thinking he's an idiot. But
I didn't say that. I didn't say that. It's just, I actually got roped into it was the question. Which
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
To watch the whole thing.
Already profiling.
All
Jeez.
right.
Yeah, his character.
yeah.
All right.
And I'll tell you, I'm going back a little bit, but I love Breaking Bad, but I kind of expected to love Breaking Bad because everybody loved Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
The one that caught me off guard and I got into, and it always seems to happen when you binge. Like the first 3 or 4 seasons are great, and then they go 2 seasons too long, and that's Orange is the New Black.
But then the last season, I was like, forget it.
That's
I was
what I'm
over.
saying. It was like I was locked in.
I give you that,
I was
though.
like-
It was
I like,
good.
I didn't expect to
Piper,
like it.
yeah.
I didn't expect to like it. And then I watched it and I was like, oh man. And then like season 4 and 5, I was just like,
Nah,
what
I
the
know.
hell am I doing with my life?
It was like they got too many. Yeah, I
You
agree
got better
with
things
you.
to do.
Yeah, I know. That's exactly what I
Right.
was at. I was like, okay, but I'm so far in.
Yeah, it was a well-written
Finish it.
show in the
Finish it,
beginning.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Weeds was good too. That was another
Weeds
one.
is good.
All right.
But there's something to expect because it gets all the hype. Like
Right,
Game
right.
of Thrones, you expect because
Back to-
everybody talks about it. Breaking Bad, you expect. Everybody loved
Yeah,
it. So
yeah.
Orange is the New Black kind of caught me off guard, and I got locked in, and then I couldn't get out.
Telling you, you ever been in the restaurant industry? The Bear. You
The
got
Bear.
to see
Yeah,
it, you
okay,
guys.
I gotta check it out. I'm gonna write that down.
I've
So
caught about
good.
4 or 5 of them. And,
Yeah.
No, and I do like he's a great actor. So
Yep.
Really good actor. Yeah.